sure not the way you guys wanted to end the three-game road trip. Um, but if you would just kind of start off, just give us your overall thoughts on the game and how you thought the team played.
Disappointing performance, of course. Disappointed with the result. Overall, I would not say that Real Sake really outplay us. I just think that they were effective with the chances that they had it. We were not, even though we didn't have our best performance. I thought, especially throughout the entire game, I think we gave the ball way too much easily in dangerous situation. What we knew was going to be dangerous against a team that is very good in transition. And to be honest, all three goals, I believe that are goals that it's defendable goals. Overall, disappointed with the performance. Disappointed with the way that we finished this week. But we gotta move on.
Okay, thank you for that. I believe Victor Ariza is there in the room. Victor, if you can hear me, we'll start off with you. Go ahead.
Hey, Paulo. First off, just kind of want to get your thoughts on the starting lineup. Is this a lineup that you want to experiment with a little bit, or was it squad rotation based on the long road week?
There's a lot of things that play into this last few hours, last few days. A couple of guys that could not be available. A couple of guys with illness. A couple of guys that with health and safety protocol that had to stay home. So we had to shuffle a little bit in the last few hours, last few days. A little the things that we had planned for from the beginning of the week. But it is what it is. I mean, players are getting opportunities. Players are getting chances, and again, we always say that we praise the strength for our group. Today, the guys that start the game, I thought, again, they didn't took that opportunity in the best way they could.
Is that what led to the two halftime changes, Quintero and Pico coming on?
Yes, I thought we need that change. I thought that we need to change something. We wasn't work what we did in the first half. So we try to put those guys in to see if we got a spark and change the game. What happened for a couple of minutes, especially in the beginning of the second half, but again, we had chances to score. We don't score, and now we put yourself against the wall, and again, Salt Lake had their chance and they score. We didn't.
Do you think Salt Lake got the better of your team maybe mentally in the first half? There was a yellow there with Carrasquilla. Tim Park a little bit of a scuffle at the end of the half. Just do you think that played into it?
No, not really. I think it's always a physical game against those guys, and nothing that I think we just not on our day. I think it was a poor performance. I think we gave the ball away too much. You're defensively, you're not cohesive. And again, move on. We move on from this.
How much do you think your team, obviously he wasn't available, but how much do you think your team missed Ferreira?
Yeah, I mean we miss Seba. Seba has been in good form. He's been playing well for us. We definitely miss him. But it's again, it's when one guy is not available, is another chance for the next guy, and that's how it is. We can't be dependable on one player.
Overall, now you get a bit of a break here. What have you take from the entire season up to this point?
What I take is that we're in a decent spot right now, considering all the ups and downs that we had throughout the season. I think we learned a lot of things from our squad in these first 14 games. And again, we're right there in the mix. Our goal is to get in the playoffs at the end of the year. But again, I look forward to the second part of the season. I think we have a good idea on what we have, what we need to do, where we need to improve, and we're gonna try to improve the squad and the team in the best way we can for the second part of the season.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Any questions on the call here? Okay, Garrett, I see your hand come up here. I'll go over to you.
Yeah, Paulo, you gave Thor the start tonight. He seemed to be gaining a lot of confidence. What have you seen in him so far this year that has kind of led that to that for you?
Yeah, look, Thor is scored in the last game. He's playing with more confidence now. he had two great finishes today. One with the header, one with the first time shot that was great saves by Zach McMath. But again, he's playing with more confidence. He's getting more his feet wet, and he's in my opinion, he's only gonna get better.
And then Michael's play tonight. Do you think maybe a little bit not being reflected accurately in the scoreline? Like he played a little bit above what the scoreline showed.
Look, we're not gonna point fingers at anyone here. This is no way that I do things. I think it's just overall when we look as a group, we all needed to do better. I think that was the talk at halftime, and that's the feel that we have after this game. I think we all were below par our performance today, and that affect and that end up with the result that we had. It so. I think we need to be honest with ourselves, assess ourselves, and make sure that we are, again, being honest and being self-reflected. So those guys are not those things not happening again in the future. I think we all need to get better.
And going into the break, what do you do? Do you try to take a little bit of time away from the game in this break, or do you really just use this little bit of time to assess and move forward and look at what you can do when everyone comes back?
No, I mean we the break is only on the schedule. I think the work is still in progress. We there's no time to take it off, especially for us. Maybe for the players to have a physical refresh, if you could say, or recharge. But for us as a coaches and the coaching staff, I think there's a lot of things that we need to improve. A lot of things that we need to um, keeping this group in the right direction. And I don't think it's the days off will help there. I think we need to be focused and make sure that we assessing the things that we need to get better, and that's how I'm gonna take these few days.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And Paulo, I'll just ask one in Spanish, just for the benefit of the guys at Univision
Yeah.
and Telemundo when they grab this. But ¿qué pensó sobre el partido?
Sí, una partida con desapuntado con el grupo por el rendimiento en 90 minutos. Yo creo que no es un partido que tú sale, que es un partido 3-0. Yo creo que no creo que Salt Lake fue tan superior a nosotros. Yo creo que Salt Lake fue más contundente con sus chances, con tus oportunidades. Nosotros tuvimos chances para marcar, tuvimos chances de estar ahí y estar en el partido. Ah, pero nuestro equipo no tuvo buena pose de pelota. Yo creo que regalamos muchas pelotas a Salt Lake, que lo puso mucho a defender, principalmente al primer tiempo. Ah, pero a seguir, a levantar la cabeza y continuar trabajando, porque vamos al break en una situación que estamos ahí peleando en medio de la tabla, y siempre decimos que los goles para este equipo son los playoffs del fin de año.